my ducks? My name is Charlie and welcome to my brand new channel, Dear Society. So I've created this channel as a bit of like an outlet for me to talk about things that I want to talk about, something for me to do during lockdown. For my first video, I'm going to be talking about how I accidentally joined a travel MLM, and I'm going to be sharing some of my journey. So welcome to part one. Obviously this is a new channel, so if you do like this video, please give it a like, share around, please subscribe to the channel to make sure you are here for part two, which will be coming very soon. You don't want to miss it. And so let us begin. Firstly, I'm going to say why I'm making this video. So I feel like I need to share my experience so that others are able to make an informed choice on what it is that they're actually getting themselves into and what they're involved with. So I just don't want other people who might stumble upon certain opportunities and think that they're going to become a travel agent and not actually be a travel agent. That's what happened to me. So this is not meant to upset anyone. I'm all about peace and positivity and love. This is my personal experience and I've got information to back up whatever I say. It is not an attack. And if you do decide to join a travel MLM, like after what I say and stuff, then that's fine. Of course, good luck to you. But I just want to educate other people like myself who admittedly obviously didn't do enough research and thought they were joining a travel franchise as opposed to an MLM. An MLM is a multi-level marketing scheme I'm going to do a video about. So one thing I'm going to be talking about quite a bit on this channel is MLMs. I'm going to do more videos going deeper into the companies I worked for, but like I said, this is to talk about my personal experience. So you're going to need a bit of a backstory about me. So like I say, my name's Charlie, and I have a genetic condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. It comes with a lot of other horrible secondary conditions as well, but I'm quite positive. I try to live my life as best as I can. Unfortunately, it does mean that I am poorly quite a lot. I need operations and things. I'm in and out of hospital. And yeah, it had a huge impact on my life, meaning that I was off long-term sick from my job. Now, I knew that being long-term sick on a job wasn't going to be going on forever. I knew I needed like something to get into. I'm at university studying psychology and counselling. So I had that, but I needed something else that was going to earn me a bit of money. So that's when my partner said to me, well, what about being a travel agent? And I was like, a travel agent? Like, I love travel myself and my family and stuff do go on lots of holidays, but it's not something I never really thought of it. I thought, you can't do that from home, can you? And he said, yeah. This was let's just tell you, this was like September 2019 or something. It was a while back before I saw like anyone doing it on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that. I didn't really use social media that much, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, my partner said to me at the time, he said, oh yeah, I had a girl come into the shop. On her Instagram, she's always like, she's become a travel agent, like on the side of a job. She's doing really well from it. She only lives in around the corner. So I was like, oh my God, like, yeah, it's somebody that he knows. You know, felt a bit more safer to me. Like somebody that he actually knows, who's met in real life, knows is a real person. They're not gonna like scam me. So I was like, yeah, guy to pop me a message. And this is how it started. So I got a message. Hey, hon, I spoke to Tom a while back about my travel business. Would love to talk to you all about it. Oh, yeah, he mentioned it actually. I'm losing my job soon and I'm looking for a new venture. Great, hon. I mean, looking back now, losing my job isn't something to reply great, hon, to, but yeah. So I'm an independent travel agent. That's my title. I have access to agent rates and obviously have the ability to earn commission off any travel I book. This could be a hotel, flight, excursion, cruise, and we even have access to suppliers such as TUI and James Villas. For me, it's providing everything that I need out of my perfect career. No targets, no boss, and complete time freedom. I currently do it alongside my busy 9-to-5, but we're taking it full time eventually. So I heard that and I was like, wow, that's definitely right up my street. It's what I'm looking for. I'm always quite self-motivated. That's why I do like open uni. I like to be on my own sort of time scale. So I being my own boss was something that really stuck out to me. And obviously I could work around my health conditions and my appointments and things. It was going to be, it was a bit of a no-brainer. My parents travel all the time, my family, and my friends travel. And so then I was added into a Facebook group. I'll delve more into those kind of things on another day if people want me to. I was added into a Facebook group where I saw lots of things. I mean, there was a lot in there, so I'm not going to lie. Like, I probably looked at a couple of things that I was tagged in. I was tagged in things like of a girl who is high up in PlanNet Marketing, which is the marketing side of the business. And it was a video of her in an airport saying how her life had changed so much in the last 6 months. And she was only 20 or something, and she earned this much money and managed to do this and do that. And she managed to leave her job. And I thought, oh my God, that's incredible. Like, this girl's done this and she's managed to leave her job. I need to replace my income that I've lost. Wow. I felt quite excited for the future. You can even see now, like, I'm smiling now, even though I know what happened. But yeah, so I messaged, after watching those things, I messaged my upline and said, oh my God, I've watched the videos. I'd definitely be interested in getting involved. She said, oh, amazing, hon. What was your favourite part? I now know they find this out from you, so they've got a bit like leverage and a bit of something it's the bait really, so they know what it was that you liked about it, so they can reel you in. So I obviously said, oh, well, I'm always going away. I was at the airport at the time going to Kos. There was 8 of us. So it'd be nice to help my family save some money. I like the flexibility of it all too. Amazing. Exactly why I joined. Saving and earning money on travel is a dream come true for me. Oh my gosh, have the best time as well, girly. Yeah, it's definitely something I'd be interested in. How do I go about starting things? So then we move over to WhatsApp. So I get the message, hey girl, let's talk business. Yes, please. Okay. Now this was quite soon after I'd just seen all these amazing videos on Facebook, and then I got this message. Getting started is really simple. So the small sign-up fee. Unlike normal businesses where you're investing thousands and thousands, this business is a lot less. Imagine you started your own company. You'd be buying insurance, paying for overhead, offices, etc., around £40,000 plus without seeing a return for at least 3 to 5 years. For $199, you can get your IATA credential, which is worth £8,000 in the travel industry alone. This is so powerful. It allows you to be recognised as an agent worldwide. I've been able to get free dinners at hotels, free upgrades and massages using this number. It allows you to book outside at the back office, so you can literally email any hotel and ask for their commissionable rate, quoting your IATA number. So you're paying for your credential, access to your own back office, the qualifications, etc., and the unlimited training and mentoring. Then, to make sure your business is protected, there is a small monthly overhead of $59. This allows you to not be liable for a mistake on a hotel or supplier's behalf, etc., as well as both of you and the customer having 24/7 support. If someone checked into a hotel at 3 a.m. and it was on fire, you wouldn't want them ringing you whilst you're in bed. This also covers your training and website maintenance. I looked at it as though I spend that going out for food on one meal. Haha. No brainer. Also, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee that you can use, which means you'd get your whole initial startup cost back if you didn't want to continue for some reason within 30 days. For me, it was such a small fee to pay for the amount of money I'm making and saving. I never thought I would be on a 3/4 figure income weekly from a side business. Your first goal will be to make your sign-up fee back ASAP. We can do this. I'm so excited for you, girl. So I received that while I was actually on holiday, and so I must have read through it, and then I didn't reply for a while. And then I got like a nudge message, and the reason I didn't reply was 1, because I was on holiday, and 2, because of the monetary side of things. Obviously the cogs in my brain started turning. I was thinking, hang on, can I afford $199 to make an investment? And I was thinking, I thought, wow, this person has just told me that she is getting 3 or 4 figures a week from this, and that I can do the same. This person wants to help me to do the same, and there's unlimited training and unlimited mentoring. Now, looking at this message now, I know everything that I do know. It's extremely deceitful, and I was just extremely vulnerable and fell into this trap. So anyway, next message. Read your message, but I didn't reply. It sounds really good and I'd like to get involved, but are things covered by things like ATOL? Is it difficult to make sales, etc.? Or do you find that people approach you? These were the things that were going through my brain and were stopping me from joining. No worries at all, hun. Amazing girl. Will be a pleasure to have you as a business partner. First of all, I'm not a business partner, am I? I was a rep. All our suppliers are ATOL protected. ABTA and ATOL protection only applies to package holidays. For instance, Booking.com is not ABTA protected because they aren't legal requirements, and ATOL is only a protection on airlines. The suppliers that we work with are all ABTA/ATOL protected, but the back office isn't because it doesn't need to be. We're absolutely protected though. We've got all the errors and corrections and payment protection insurance in place. The monthly subscription. So I thought, oh, that's what I'm paying for. You know, that monthly subscription's there to make sure that I'm not liable and stuff. So obviously I've got to pay that. If I don't pay that and something happens, God forbid there's a pandemic and my customers can't go on holiday, then that's okay because it's not me that's going to be dealing with all that. I've got 24/7 support. My customers have got 24/7 support. Unfortunately, that wasn't true. We are absolutely protected though. We have got all the errors and corrections in place. If something ever went wrong, you wouldn't be liable. Inteletravel would, and their support system would deal with it. However, Inteletravel are the first overseas agency to get ABTA. So I was like, oh my God, wow, that's incredible. People approach me. I've never approached anyone to do a travel booking. So yeah, that makes sense. What really, the only thing I worry about is making the monthly feedback. And so I wouldn't worry at all. You have to remember that this is a business. I won't go thinking you're going to make hundreds in your first month, but trust me, you'll get there. I saved so much money on holiday bookings, which meant I can make my money back. Let me know if you want to sign up. I'll get everything put together. So I said, okay, I've been thinking it is something that I want to do. If I decided I wanted to leave, what would happen? Or nothing. There's great. You can just leave home. There's no contract at all. And if you decide it's not for you within 30 days, you get your money back. Knowing what I know and being on holiday with my 8 family members and the people I spoke to on holiday and stuff, and I messaged some friends and I said, like, if I was to do this, would anybody like support me? And would people make bookings through me? And they all said, yeah, of course we will, Charlie. And especially the thing that sold it for me was the fact that one of the supplies that they had was TUI, and my family always go away with TUI. So I was like, that's amazing. It's a no-brainer. Like, rather than TUI get that commission, or like a travel agent in a shop get that commission, I could get that commission back and I could book it for my family and I could save them some money as well, because that's what it sounded like. I mean, I've been told I've got great deals and things. So I was like, yeah, I'm really excited about this. So I signed up there, and then on holiday, and all holiday I was like really excited to go home and get my training done, so that then I could like do my announcement post, tell everyone about it. And yeah, so I got home, I did my training, I made a Facebook group. It was called Travel at Heart. So like I spent so much time watching the videos, the regulatory videos, completing training that didn't need to be done so that I have more of a knowledge on for my customers, making things on Facebook, making content. I did so much. I really enjoyed it, and I really thought this was going to be the thing that helped me, and like I took off. And at first it did, and it was great, apart from at the very beginning. So I joined, like I say. So yeah, not in any of that. I was not made aware that I was joining an MLM. I didn't know what an MLM was. When people said to me, Charlie, you're involved in an MLM, get out. I said, I don't know what an MLM is. Blooming hell's MLM. I haven't got a clue. Don't know what an MLM is. And I was added into like WhatsApp groups. And for example, the name of the group was called No More Excuses. And I got chucked into this group with a load of other people. And then I got like, right, we've got no excuses though. I don't want to see any negativity in this chat. I want everybody must get on a call with me this week. I've got this many slots, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, whoa, what? I thought this was, I didn't even know I was going to be involved with other people for one. I didn't know that I was going to have to go on like calls and stuff. I thought I was my own boss. So all this was like a bit confusing for me. Like this pressure that was sort of put on me instantly. I didn't really understand it. I didn't understand why I was in a chat called No Excuses and I was in a chat called Travel Support, because I thought all I was doing was a travel support. And then I was added like to a Facebook group, business building Facebook group, and I was like, business building, like I assume that was like going to teach you marketing and stuff, how to grow your business to other people. But no, that was teaching you how to recruit other people, which I'll get onto later. So yeah, it didn't take me long to realise that there was a whole other side to this business I knew nothing about. Started really good. I made my announcement post on Facebook, and I had a couple of people that come to me and say, "Oh, Charlie, what is it that you're doing?" And I was like, "Oh, well, you know, I've become a travel agent from home." I told them what I thought I was doing. And they were like, "Oh, but that sounds really good." One of those people, in fact, was my sister, and she said, "I'd quite like to do that as well, you know, alongside college." So she messaged my upline and said, "Can I get involved as well?" To which my upline messaged me and said, "Your sister wants to get involved, right?" And I said, "Yeah, you do know you could get paid for that." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, if your sister signs up, you get £35, like a referral, like a thank you from the company for introducing her." So I was like, "Great, that's great." And another girl came to me as well and wanted to join. So within a day, I had 2 people in my team, and the following Thursday, I had $100 in my account. So I'd already made $100 back from the $199 sign-up fee. I was absolutely ecstatic. I thought, I've got this just as a thank you. This company is brilliant. Not thinking that my sister had paid $199 to sign up, and so had my friend. They may as well have just given me $35. Anyway, I'll get onto the structure of that in another video. But yeah, so like I said, I was really excited. I'd made $100 within my first week. I made 2 bookings within my first week. They were both Ho Seasons bookings, so I was expecting to get, the way it works is you get, the Ho Seasons give you like 10% commission, and then you get 70% of that 10%. The other 30%, I'm not entirely sure where that goes. I think it feeds up the pyramid. When people get to Gold Builder, they get 10% of your commissions, which I'll explain on another video. But yeah, that's where the other 30% goes. I think it's feed Inteletravel and the pyramid of PlanNet. I made 2 Ho Seasons bookings, and I was really excited. They were both made for the December, so I was like, well, I've made my sign-up fee back. They were both for like, so there was a £505 booking, I think, and a £621 booking. So I was expecting to probably get about £50 from like the £600 booking and £40 from the other booking. And I was like, wow, I've made my sign-up fee back straight away. This company's great. That's it. I've paid the sign-up fee. All I've got to do is continue either introducing one person a month, and that will pay my £36 monthly fee, £42 monthly fee, or you know, booking 1 Ho Seasons lodge a month, and that's it. That's all I've got to do, because that's what I was expecting. And it was then that the cracks started to show. So when I asked about when I'd be getting my commission, I wouldn't be getting it till 30 days after the travel had been completed. And now it's 30 to 90 days after the travel has been completed. So it's a long time to be waiting for your commission, and I just really don't understand why you have to wait that long. And I was sort of told, well, you know, they can't pay you commission because, you know, if they pay you the commission and then that person doesn't go on holiday, or they don't pay their rest of their thing, or it gets cancelled for whatever reason. Obviously, this is before the pandemic. It gets cancelled for whatever reason, then they would have paid out to you your commission, and the company will be in debt. And I thought, oh, now to me, that should have like struck with me before, but it didn't. I don't know why me only saying it now, it has. Anyway, then I started to notice other things. So I went on and like, people ultimately would come to me like a price comparison website and would say to me, look, Charlie, I want to go on this holiday. Can you get it any cheaper? And unfortunately, that's what people do. People like to book their own holidays. I'm not going to be about the boss. People like to book their own holidays. They like to look through hotels themselves. So quite often I would have people come to me and say, look, I found this. Can you do it any better? And I would say to them, unfortunately, I'm not a price comparison website. Yeah, most of the time I came out a lot more expensive, unless it was like a deal I found specifically. So for one of the reasons I mainly signed up was TUI. I wanted to get the TUI commission, and I was told to get 7% back on TUI. What I didn't, so when I came back and my parents said to me, right, can you book us this amazing TUI holiday? I went on my thing, went to go on and book it, put the details and everything, and I said, yeah, so it's going to be this much. They were like, no. What do you mean? And funnily enough, it was 7% more expensive than it is on the public website. So my parents could either book through me, pay extra, so then I'd get that extra back in commission, but so would the other people at the top. Or they could book it through the TUI website cheaper. So obviously they booked it through the TUI website. So I was like, great. It was a kick in the teeth already. I was like, that was one of the main things that I joined for, was so that I could get this holidays cheaper for my family. And I can't. So I felt a bit down, really. But I'd already booked some holidays. I'd already made my sign-up fee back, so I just persevered with it. I then started to realise, when I was looking into going to Prague in February with my friends, that the flights were a lot more expensive on our back office, and I was advised to actually book flights on Skyscanner. I wasn't told that before I joined. I mean, you've seen in those messages, you're all right, you can go on flights. You can book airline tickets, which you can book airline tickets, but unfortunately, because of the tax and stuff, you don't get a commission on them, and yeah, it's just not worth it, and it's much better to book through Skyscanner. So I booked my Ryanair flights. I think I booked through like Ryanair, went to Prague with my friend for the weekend, and I actually saved like £60 on the hotel we were staying at, and I thought I was going to get commission back as well. So yeah, I thought that this thing was great. I thought it was the best thing since sliced bread. You ask anyone. And then the pandemic hit. Suppliers started leaving. Funway, which was one of our main suppliers, left. I actually had team members who had booked a wedding through Funway, and then obviously Funway no longer supplied us, and they no longer had the wedding booked. So anyway, I continued. I persevered because I already had travel booked. I had travel booked for myself in May. I had customers who were supposed to be travelling in May, customers were supposed to be travelling further on in the year. So I persevered, I carried on, and I thought, like I said, I've already made my sign-up fee back, I'll just continue. So I'd like to share with you all the commissions that I got compared to what I thought I was going to get. When I first joined, I booked some host seasons accommodations. So I will put these on the screen. So host seasons, so as you can see, this was booked at £509 and 99 pence. So let's work that out. I'm not sure if I worked it out correctly, but I worked out that I would get about £25, and I got £16.77. So yeah, it's not a massive difference, but it's like £10. Like, where's that £10 gone? The next one that I booked was £621.80. So the commission they pay is 10%. So the total commission that Inteletravel will get will be £62 roughly. So they'll get about £62. So I worked out 7% of 62. I thought I'd get about £43, and I got £26.62. So again, another £20. Might not sound like a lot, but when you've paid, it is a lot. So this one here, so £123.81. This one was one that I booked on the back office, so I should have got about £8.40. Again, I know it's only small, but it's the principle. I got £5.50. This one here, so £657, another host seasons one, so 70% of 657. So I should have got £46 about, and I got £28.26. So yeah, that's another reason I left. My commissions have not ever been right, and this isn't just me. My team that left had commissions that were wrong. For example, someone made a booking that was about £5,000. So if I think it was like 4,800. So we're expecting to get 7% of like 480, £336, and she got like £200. Now that is a massive difference. So when I asked this and I questioned this, I got told that I should just be grateful. We are grateful for getting any commission, but where's the 100 and something quid that my team member, who I told was going to get this commission back, hasn't got it? And no one wants to take responsibility for these things. Another thing that people don't want to take responsibility of is refund, and this is where it gets more annoying. Like I said, I actually focused on booking travel. I booked quite a lot of travel for people, and I have customers who had paid money to go away last year. Obviously, the pandemic hit. I've got customers who were supposed to have gone away about 10 months ago. I had an email saying that trip had been cancelled. Like, I'm not going to disclose anything, but I had an email saying that their trip was cancelled, and my customers had the option of either having like a credit note and rebooking something, but you couldn't rebook anything until September 2020 onwards because they were so backlogged with all the refunds, or she could claim for insurance. And I thought, hang on, this is a company that I've been told has ATL and ABTA protection. Why are my customers not getting a refund? So I've questioned this, and I've gone further with this, and I've emailed, and I hear nothing. Now, we're in March 2021. It's almost been a year. It's been a year since the trip was cancelled, and she still heard nothing. And I've heard nothing. And no one wants to speak to me because now I've left the business. So the other day, I even asked for help on the official Inteletravel agents page, and this blew my mind. I asked a question on there. On the official Inteletravel agent departure lounge, I asked, I have customers who paid money to Major almost 1 year ago. I was told they would contact them from September 2020 to rebook their travel. They've heard nothing. I've heard nothing. No one will help. I've sent multiple emails to Inteletravel. I asked on the chat when I could, because I don't have access anymore, and I was told to email. My customers are messaging me. They want to know what's going on with their money, and no one will speak to me. I had notifications. It said, it has to be accepted into the group. It was accepted into the group. You can see it was accepted into the group. I've got it here on a screenshot. And within a few minutes after me asking that, I then received a notification. Somebody had commented, so I clicked. Couldn't load comment thread. This comment may have expired, or it may only be visible to an audience you are not in. They blocked me from the group. They removed my post, and they blocked me within 5 minutes. So for me, I hope this sheds more light on the situation of one of the reasons I left. Like, it was so many reasons, but this is one of the reasons, because how can I book holiday for someone else when I know that there's already customers who aren't getting refunds from a holiday that was booked almost over a year ago? It's ridiculous. It's a scam, and it's shameful. Yeah, there is literally so much that has gone on. But the main part of this video, I wanted to share my reasons why I left. There are also a lot of hidden fees. So we've seen, like, with the commission and stuff, there must be hidden fees that it's disappearing all over the shop. They also don't tell you that you have account fees. I was never told this. So when you do get your commission, it is, if you ever get your commission, because I'm still waiting for commission from January, from a trip that took place in September 2020. I'm still waiting. So the money that you get paid is paid into your Paylution Hyper wallet. Now, no one told me this. I've only just seen, like, this when I've looked further into it, which again is probably my fault of it. You know, why didn't I realise this before? But you have to pay a monthly fee of $2, and then you have a foreign exchange fee of £1.63 on top of that, which I think then gets paid back to you. I have no idea, but basically what is happening is there's a monthly fee that you're not told about. If you earn any money from the business building side as well, that's put into another hyper wallet, and that hyper wallet you have to pay for as well. So I've got 2 different wallets. If you want to withdraw money, your own money that you've earned from your hyper wallet, you have to pay. So you can keep it in there, but you've got to pay. You can take it out, but you've got to pay. There are so many hidden fees, like, and it's just really upsetting me because I've been duped massively. I'll admit it. It's only when I've taken a proper look into my commissions that I've realised it. And when I tell you about the business building side, well, let's just say we got to stop this. So yeah, that's my first part 1 on Inteletravel and PlanNet Marketing. The next one will be up very soon. Make sure you subscribe, turn the notifications on so you see it. And yeah, like I say, I'm not sharing this to cause any arguments or anything. I'm sharing this because it's not okay what's happened to me. I've been scared to speak out, but after I ask a question in a group and then I'm kicked out of the group and no one bothers to try and help, it's not okay. And if I see something bad happening and I don't say anything or do anything about it, then I'm just as bad as those people who are at the top who are getting all that money and tricking poor vulnerable people like myself into thinking they can actually get a job from home where they can earn 3 to 4 figures a week